Good morning on investing on a dollar. Today, we talk a little bit. Today's daily drive will be mostly about, some of the latest polls coming out on and the opinions of the financial markets, really dipping into how Bitcoin is not a valid coin. It's not valid. So, let's go over a little bit of today of what it's all about today. All right, so I've been hearing a lot on CNN and CBS and a lot of other big mainstream financial agencies where they talk basically about how Bitcoin is not a valid coin. Well, and just cryptocurrency in general. And I think I've had this discussion with many people, and I think it's more about ignorance than it is about anything else. You just don't know what it's about. So the first thing you do is say it's not valid. So I get that. I didn't know what it's about. When I got into it, it had no value to me. And until I cash it out, there is no value. So what I did was go through the whole steps of what you're doing right now. If you're watching my videos, is I made sure it was valid. And as a matter of fact, I would challenge people to just do that. Because you can buy Bitcoin in fractional shares, go out and buy some Bitcoin, follow my steps on how to do it, or buy cryptocurrency from A to Z, investing 101, part 1. There'll be a investing part 2 coming out, and I'll even have some interviews going on as well. Go out and do it. Put in $20, $10. It doesn't matter. Put in a little bit, enough that you're willing to lose. Because it is an investment. It is not a house. It is not an asset. So I'm just going to say that. It's not an asset. It's a commodity. It's one of those things that it's a consumable. Until you actually spend it, then it's not. You can't say it's valid. So I get that. And I agree with them that you can't say it's valid until you spend it. So buy some Bitcoin, validate it, and see for yourself. I take you through the steps of how to get it started, where to go, what to do, how to get into it. And like I said, it doesn't take $1 million. I walked one of my friend's relatives through it last night. I walked him through it. He wasn't understanding of it, but the more we talked about it, the more he understood it. But everything we talked about is in my videos. So what I highly recommend is going back and looking at it and seeing what it's all about. And even if I don't get a clear, concise understanding of what it is, then you can at least take a look at it and then go, okay, at least I know what it is. I'm not willing to invest in it. It's too risky. But again, like I say, you just purchase something in fractional shares. So you don't have to purchase $200, $300. You can buy $10 worth of Bitcoin and see what it does. Just being honest, I recommend putting in, I think it's a minimum of 20 if you go to the ATMs. And I can walk you through the steps. Even if you email me or you text me, or if you don't have those, the avenues I have is Facebook and YouTube. You can comment on below. I'd be happy to walk somebody through it. And if I see generate enough interest from it, I'll create a video that shows you exactly how to walk through it. I do have an A to Z one, but I can get into the specifics of what you need to do each one. Only because I've done it before. I'm not a financial counselor. I can just show you what it takes to get into it. It doesn't take much. It really doesn't. So I think it's just a bit of a learning curve when you get going. But beyond that, you can be in cryptocurrency within an hour. You know, if you're kind of used to what the internet's all about, you can get into it within about an hour. It doesn't take long. And it doesn't take much money. If you have $20 to spare, throw it in there and just see what it does. You don't even have to invest. You can just hold it. What I mean by hold it is purchase a Bitcoin, keep it in a hardware wallet or a software wallet, and wait and watch the market rise. It's all you have to do if you want to do anything at all. And then there'll be an explanation on how to purchase something with Bitcoin. And that's it. It's that simple. And then once you have that knowledge of how to do it from A to Z, you can say, okay, this is valid. Okay, this is not valid. Oh, this is something I wasn't worth doing, but it might be worth $20 just to figure it out. It might, and once you do that, and that's what I did. I did $50. I think most of my videos showed I did very little money to put into some of these cryptocurrencies and those investments that I did, and minimum was high yield. Okay, so some people online, you see them making thousands, tens of thousands of dollars per month, and I'm not even looking for that. I'm looking for some steady income. It could be small value, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing else to do. If you, again, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. I get it. When you're online, people ignore you, and there's a lot of fodder going around, but I show you what I'm doing. I show you my accounts, unless the company says, hey, you're not allowed to show this X background, then like I say, I'll be happy to show you one-on-one what to do so you won't be lost. But other than that, this is investing on a dollar. Give it a try. See what you think. Like, follow, subscribe my channel, and like I say, if you comment and you have questions, just ask the questions right on the YouTube channel, and everybody might have that same question. Be afraid to ask me directly, and it might benefit more than one. So thank you. Have a good day.